to Board Game Empire. So today we're going to be doing a review of Cursed Court.
Okay, this is a great bidding game with cool illustrations and components. Very simple rules, but yet extremely fun. So we're just going to jump right into the review. What did you think about the rules?
I would give the rules like a 5 out of 5 because we had no questions and it was really clear. It was really simple and fun.
Okay, so I'll give the rules 4 out of 5 simply because although it's well written and there's very little rules, I mean, there's only 4 pages. I think more illustrations on some of the FAQs or some of the rules could have been implemented better in the rule book because it's just mostly text-based and very little illustrations on how each pretty much turn everything works. So 4 out of 5 in the rule book. What did you think about the components?
I would give the components a 5 out of 5. The card quality is actually pretty good. It could be a little bit better, but it's better than most cards. And the these are really cool, and these. But the problem is that there's obviously green because of this, and instead of giving us green, they sent us another yellow, so we have 2 yellow colors. And that definitely affects us because normally one of us is always playing green.
Yeah, so I give the components a 5 out of 5. Pretty much great components. These are all plastic. These are little wooden pieces for the tracker. The board's nice and thick. Card quality could just be a little bit better, but it's still good. It's just a little thin. And like he stated, we got 2 sets of yellow. I'm going to contact the developer and then try to figure out how to rectify that because we do want to get the green set. But just phenomenal components, 5 out of 5. What did you think about the experience?
I give the experience a 4.5 out of 5. We had a pretty good experience. It was really quick. And however, there's one thing. It was a little bit annoying when, like, let's say you had, you knew that one of them showed up, and you had, like, the perfect move, and then someone, let's see that. Here we go, be about enough, and then someone just knocks you off, and then you have to place it somewhere completely different. And you can kind of keep doing that, like if you have a lot of these, and also you can lie. The way you can like bluff because let's say that you
Well, that would be more in the mechanics rather than the experience.
Yeah.
So you give it 4.5 in the experience?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be more mechanics.
Okay, so I will give it 5 out of 5. Really like the mechanics. Or the experience. Really like it. It's pretty much you're progressing a little bit throughout each. There's like you play 3 seasons, or you play 4 seasons, 3 rounds, and so
no, it's 4 seasons in 1 year. You play 3 years, which would be 12 seasons.
And each one, but we'll go cover that more in the mechanics. But like the progression, it is a little challenging because you are getting bumped off every so often, and so you're just once you get bumped off, you're putting it back in. But that's part of the game. It does have a little bit of a take that element to the game in that aspect. So just great experience. And it's a quick game. It only takes 30-45 minutes. Setup time is short, like 5 minutes or less. And so, tear down, same thing. Because there is a great insert. So it pretty much makes it easy to set up and tear down. So 5 out of 5 and the experience. What did you think about the mechanics?
I'm giving the mechanics a 4 out of 5 as well. It's a little bit simple, and I do like the fact on how you don't know if it's like right because a lot of times you have to guess, and sometimes people bluff. Like let's say you like put just enough where it could be knocked off in this one, and you've already seen one of them, but you don't know what that one is, so you're like, they probably know what it is. So then if you bump them off, and then you realize it's completely wrong. So there's lots of different strategies. However, it's a little bit simple considering there's only three sets of 3, and basically, and all the cards are just these. But it is really fun, and there is lots of strategy to it.
Okay, so I give the mechanics 4 out of 5. Great mechanics. The way you play the game is, of course, you each person picks their own color. You set the tracker token on there. Each one of these represent a season, and there's 3 years, like he stated. You set out, determine on how many players you have. You'll have. We're just implementing. I know we only have 2 player colors, but we're implementing 3. The way this goes is you'll be looking at 2 of the cards, and then this one is out for everyone to see. Each season you add a new card. The way you play the game and bid is you're going to bid on one of these using the cards that you've already seen. So here has 4 characters, so you would get 4 points. 4 points. This one gets 3 points. And so this is determined on these. This one would be determined on this. This one determined on that. This one, that. And so it's pretty much, yeah. And so these are the 4 points that a lot of them you'll get. And then there's also this one right here. And so at the end of each season, or each year, you tally up your points. And so after 3 years, whoever has the most points wins. Pretty simple game and really fun. So 4 out of 5 in the mechanics. What did you think about replayability?
I'll give replayability 4 out of 5 because there's only actually 3.8 out of 5 because there's only these 3 sets of 3 and all the cards are just the characters. So when you look at them, they're just the different characters, and there's not really any like cards in this game that you can do abilities. Basically, you're just doing this. It's a really fun game, but I see if you played it too much, it would maybe get repetitive over time.
Okay, so I give the replayability 4 out of 5. I agree. This is a really fun bidding game, and for that aspect of the game is extremely fun. It would get repetitive if you play it too often because you pretty much there's only a certain amount of movements or a certain amount of strategies that you'll be able to do, and so it becomes a little, I guess, repetitive over time, but extremely fun. There's not that many bidding games I think that would compare to this one or shine light against this, but just I think like he stated, if some of the characters maybe had player powers or something, it would advance the game more because you would be able to pretty much do more things, and so the replayability would be higher. But just a great, simple bidding game that we enjoyed. So what did you think about overall total?
I would give this game like a 7.5 out of 10, 4 out of 5.
Well, 7.5 is 3.5, not 4 out of 5.
Oh, 3.5.
So I would give it like a 3.8 out of 5, like a 7.8 out of 10. Just extremely fun. Just simple bidding game. I would say it fits more of a filler game because it's simplicity, but extremely fun. This is more of a family game, I would say, like when you have parents, grandparents, or younger kids. It's more of a, I guess, lightweight game, not gateweight game or midweight game. It's more of a light game, but it kind of has like a classic style game feel to it. And so for that reason, that's why I give it 7.8 out of 10. And just a phenomenal bidding game that you would enjoy. And so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. We'll have a link where to buy the game. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.